Alrighty, good morning all. Today is May 15th, which makes it day 48. Cut it a little short yesterday. I never got a chance to finish, and that's because the battery on the phone died, and we didn't have much battery backup left, and we were saving it for today. We had talked yesterday about possibly moving past the shelter and stealth camping to get closer to town so we can get into town earlier. We decided against that. It was a very hot afternoon. We had hiked 16 miles, and we saw a note at a previous camp, a stealth camp there, where there was a aggressive bear. So you put them all together. There's a bear out there, and for the sake of a couple extra miles last night, so what we did is we got up early. If you notice, there's very little sunlight out here yet. It's only 6 o'clock in the morning. So that was our alternative. Rather than try to push on in that heat and try to find a camp yesterday, we decided to stay where we knew there was a camp, where we knew there was good water, and get up a little early today, skip the coffee, and headed into Damascus, which is pretty much of a milestone. I said Damascus has a big trail day celebration coming up Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend. I think we may have mentioned on previous videos, our strategy has always been to get into town prior to that celebration, as to not lose 3 days to that. And there's could be some rain coming in, so we have to watch on that. But we're off now, headed towards town. Like I said, we're back in this kind of like jungle looking environment. It's kind of eerie. Sun's not up yet, but it's also kind of peaceful. If anybody remembers the TV show Lost, this kind of reminds me of it. It's just wall-to-wall green. If it wasn't for that little brown ribbon there of the trail and the white marks on the trees. Oh, I told you guys are going to get me yet. One pole trick can only last so long. Alright guys, we're still walking in the jungle. Just a point of interest. The trail continues to throw things at you that you hadn't expected. We were worried about the cold weather, and when the cold weather, then it was the rain, and now it's warming up. And we figure, okay, everything's going to be fine. And then, in this humid weather, and it's a little warm, but like I said earlier, I promise not to complain about the warm weather. We have these little black flies everywhere. They buzz around your head. We're using off, DEET, with everything we can find, and nothing seems to curtail them. So it's just when you think you saw it all, you get a little bit more. Alright, there we are, leaving Tennessee for the last time. You'd think there'd be some big fancy border. Must have been a budget problem, because all we got is a pile of rocks separating the two states. And here we go. Alright guys, just like that, you're in Virginia.
Doesn't look any different.
Nope. Mighty Mouse wants to let you know that it doesn't look any different. The pack doesn't weigh any lighter. Sky doesn't look any brighter. But we are in Virginia. We got 3 states down, so it's nothing to sneeze at. Alrighty, well, we can tell we're getting close to town. It's the same pattern. You get this long ridge line switchback, and you can hear traffic off to our right. Sounds of civilization. So shouldn't be long. Of course, if I fall over that edge, it'd be all over real quick because I'd be right down to the road. But nope, we should have you down into the lovely town of Damascus, Virginia very shortly. Alrighty, guys. Let the adventure begin. We are now out of the wilderness and entering the lovely Damascus, Virginia. Right into a residential neighborhood. And the first stop, I believe, like I said, we were here last year getting the lay of the land. First stop, I believe, is going to be Bobo McFarland. Yep, that'll be, I said, on the scheme of things, I think that's where Bobo McFarland's is the first place we're going to hit. I was thinking and dreaming about it yesterday. I'm going to have a side salad with blue cheese dressing, a large cheeseburger with mushrooms and onions, French fries, and maybe, just maybe, a few beers. What do you think? About time? I'm thinking so.